A Lover to His Mistress by William Strode. I'll tell you how a rose did first grow red, and whence the lily whiteness is borrowed. You blusheth when a rose of red was dyed. The lily's kisseth your hands, and so come white. Before the time it rose had but a stain, a lily naught but paleness did contain. You have the native colour, viz. The dye, it flourish only in your livery. A Necklace by William Strode. These veins are nature's net, whose cords by art are set. If love himself hath life here, nerves entangled here. Low on my neck this twister bind, so hang him that stealeth my mind. Unless he hang alive in chains, hang and die in lingering pains. These threads enjoy a double grace, both by the gap and by the place. A New Year's Gift by William Strode. We are prevented. Use presents as a public New Year's gift, a common bliss store but love or fear give to man leave to be a gift, but first he should receive. Like as the Persian sun with golden eyes first shines upon the priest in sacrifice. I don't know how where may the sea happier prove, and all the golden age on virtue strove, if nothing but virtue. May it be such as the days of Saturn's infancy. May the tide and season jointly fit all your intents and your occasions hit. May every grain of sand within your glass number fresh content before it pass. And when success comes on, stand when each hour, like Joshua's day, grow to free or foul. At last, when this year rounds and wheels away, be still the next year like the old year's day. A Riddle by William Strode. What thing is that, nor felt nor seen, till it be given? A present for a queen? A fine conceit to give and take the like. The giver yet is farther for to seek. The taker doth possess nothing the more, the giver he have nothing less in store. And given once with nature half at still, you cannot keep or leave it if you will. A strange gentlewoman passing by his window by William Strode. As I out of the casement send, mine eyes are wandering as my thought upon a certain object bent, but only what occasion brought. A sight surprised my heart at last, and knew I well what made it burn. Amazed held me then so fast, I had no leisure to discern. Sure 'twas a mortal, but her name or happy apartnage or place, or that which did me most inflame, I cannot tell her very face. Now for profane to think I could, and I should pitch my thoughts too low, that if I set my love I should, on that which art or words can shew. Was ever man so vexed before, or ever love so blind as this, which rose and wishes to implore, and yet not knows for what to wish? As children spend their wayward cries, not knowing why they do complain, why sick a man long for remedies, not knowing what would ease their pain. Some god call back again at that sight, I'll suffer double pain to boot, for grief and anger in me flight, so strongly at no mark to shoot. The only means to win a grace, that means to seek a bard for me. Despair enforced by such a grace, is not a sin but misery. Pygmalion hold for an image fast, is something to enjoy love so. Narcissus' foe had thou hast, at least thereby to cheat thy woe. But I no likeness can and fear, of pining fancies to supply, nothing to love instead of the fear of some idolatry. A Watch String by William Strode. Time's picture here invites your eyes, see with how running reels it flies. These strings can do what no man could, but time their fast in prison hold. Anthem for Good Friday by William Strode. See, sinful soul, thy Saviour's suffering see, his blessed hands and feet fixed fast to tree. Observe what rivulets of blood stream forth with painful pierced sight, each drop more worth than ton of men and angels can express. Ask to him, curse catty fee, and confess all thy misdeeds, and sighing say, 'Twas I that caused thee was, my Lord, my Christ, to die. Or let thy death secure my soul from fears, and I will wash my bones with brinish tears. Grant me, sweet Jesus, from thy precious store, one cleansing drop of grace to sin no more. In Commendation of Musick by William Strode. And whispering strains do softly steal her, with creeping passion through her heart, and when at every touch we feel her, our pulses beat and bear apart. And frets can make a heartstring shake, philosophy can scarcely deny, the soul consists of harmony. And to heavenly joy we feign, whatever the soul affecteth most, which only thus we can explain, the music of a winged host, whose lays we think makes dare to wink, philosophy can scarcely deny, our souls consist of harmony. Oh lull me, charming ire, my senses rock with wonder sweet. Like snow on wool where fallings are, soft like its spirits are their feet. Grave who need fear with half an ear. Don't let him lie and slumbering die, and change his soul for harmony. Justification by William Strode. See how the rainbow in the sky seems gaudy through the sun's bright eye. Hark how an echo answer makes, fill our borders smooth with waves. Smell how a glove puts on perfume, taste how their sweetness pets assume. So imputed justice, clay seems fair, while spoke smooth sweet each way. The light of gaze on robes appearing, the prompted echo takes our hearing. The board our touch, the scent our smell, the pill our taste, man, God as well. Meloncholly by William Strode. Hence, hence all you vain delights, as short as are the nights, when you spend your folly. There's naught in this life sweet, if men were wise to see it, but only melancholy, our sweetest melancholy. I'll come folded arms and fixed eyes, a sight that piercing mortifies, a look that's fastened to the ground, a tongue chained up without a sound. Fountains heat and pathless grove, places with pale passion loves. Moonlight wakes, and all the fowls are warmly housed, save bats and owls. A midnight near, a parting groan. We sever sounds we feed upon, when stretch your bones and a still gloomy veil, there's nothing dainty, sweet, save melancholy. Of Death and Resurrection by William Strode. Like the rolling of an eye, or like a stare shot from the sky, or like a hand upon a clock, or like a wave upon a rock, or like a wind, or like a flame, or like false news which people frame, even such as men, of equal stay, whose will growth leads to decay. The eyes turned their stare down beneath, the hand of steel the wave that scanneth, the wind is spent, the flame unfired, the news disproved, man's life expired. Like to an eye which asleep a dove chain, or like a stay whose fall we feign, or like a shade on others' watch, or like a wave which gulfs or snatch, or like a wind of flame that's past, or small that news confirmed at last. Even so man's life, pawned in the grave, waits for a rising it must have. The eyes still see, the stare still blazeth, the shade goes back, the wave escapeth, the wind is turned to flame revived, the news renewed, and man you lived. On a friend's absence by William Strode. Come, come, I faint, the heavy stay doubles each hours of the day. Winged hast of nimble love makes aged time not seem to move. Did not the light, and when the night instruct my sight, I should believe the sun forgot his flight. Shone with the dropping marigold, whose leaves like grieving ember fold. Or longing nothing can explain, but soul and body rend and train. Did it not moan, and sang alone, and talk alone, I should believe my soul was gone from home. She's gone away, she's fled, with my breast she make her bed. In me that dwells her hand and bow, and sighs all the breath below. And come to me, one touch of thee will make me see, if loving thee I live, what dead I be. On a gentlewoman that sung and played upon the lute, by William Strode. Be silent, you still music of the spheres, let its sense make haste to be all ears. Give devout attention to the airs, to which regards the listen as the prayers of pious votaries. To which to hear tumult would be attentive, and would swear to keep less noise of kneel, if there she sing, or with a happy touch grace but the string. Among so many auditors, such throngs of gods and men would press to hear songs. Let me have an uninspired room, and there is such an anthem o'er my tomb. On a watch made by a blacksmith, by William Strode. A Vulcan and a Venus seldom part. A blacksmith never used to flinch ardor beyond the lock and key for Venus' sake. I've got a watch so small that seen will ache, in searching at the wire and supple sphere which his industrious skill have ordered where. And scarecrow swells a nut, and is so light, a lady's might will endure the weight. 'Twas for Mistress, pity not his own, and yet not pity when her worth is known. Else his loved ounce, Ivor's name is graved within the plates, a witty frame of mate while it is kiss for whim, and they have like a watch one pulse, one sympathy. On Jealousy by William Strode. Where's a thing that nothing is, a foolish wanton is overwise. It hath no wings, no eyes, no ears, and yet it flies, it sees, it hears. It lives by lust, it feeds on smart, it joys in woe, it liveth not. It evermore this hungry earth doth feed on nothing but itself. On the Death of a Twin by William Strode. Where are ye now, astrologers, that look for petty accidents in heaven's book? Two twins, to whom one influence gave breath, differ more than fortune, life and death. Both were warm, but wet was all they were, unless some feeble cries that life was rare, wearing change of health they seemed to try, which of the two should live, for one must die. As if one soul, allotted to sustain the lump which afterwards was cut in twain, to spread them both. As limited a restraint from double virtue made them both to faint. But when that common soul away should fly, death killing one, expected both should die. She ate and was deceived, wherever part went to supply the weak survivor's heart. So death, where she was cruel, seemed most mild. She aimed it too, and killed but half a child. On the Life of Man, by William Strode. What is our life? A play of passion, or mirthful music of division? Mothers' wombs for trying houses, be where we address for Tim-shot comedy. The earth's the stage, heaven the spectator is, who marketh still, who had of act amiss. A grace that hides us from the burning sun, are but drawn curtains when the play is done. On the picture of two dolphins in a fountain, by William Strode. These dolphins twisting each on either side, for joy lit up, and gazing their bite, and where's ever waters fish to bring, here the fishes do water spring, or think it is more glorious to give than to receive the juice whereby they live. And by this milk-white basin lure you may, a pure hence you should bring or be away, which the basin wants of furniture, each dolphin waiting makes his mouth and lure. You're welcome, when you well may understand, that fish themselves give water to your hand. Opposite to Meloncholly, by William Strode. Return in my joys, and higher bring a tongue not made to speak but sing. A joy's spleen and inward feast, a causeless laugh without a jest, a face which gladness doth annoy, and now it springs out of his joint, a spriteful gate that leaves a print and makes a feather of a flint. Arms that's lighter than the ire, and eyes still dancing in his fear, strong mirth which nothing can control, a body nimbler than the soul, through wandering thoughts not high to muse, which thinks on all things, nothing choose, which I receive and come are gone, these life itself doth feed upon. To a Valentine, by William Strode. Fair Valentine, since once your welcome hand did cull me out wrapped in a paper band, vouchsafe the same hand still, to shew whereby that fortune did your will not injure. What though a knife I give, your beauty's charm will keep the edge from doing any harm. Who will dare the sternest blade, it will not such a weak edge turn, meeting a softer touch. To his Mistress, by William Strode. In your stern beauty I can see what there in Etna wonders be, of coals of a top to fly, hot flames to gush out of your eye. A frost line the ground below, your breast is white and cold as snow. The sparks that set my heart on fire refuse to melt your own desire. A frost that binds your chilled breast, with double fire half me oppressed. Both heat and cold a league have made, and leaving you where me invade. The hearth's proper flame withstands, when ice itself heats other hands. To his sister, by William Strode. Loving sister, every line of your last letter was so fine, with the best metal, every grain of scrivener's pen-dust will but vain. The touch of gold did you instill, some virtue more than did the quill, and since you write no cleanly hand, your token bids me understand, when eyes have here a remedy, wherewith to read more easily. I do but jest, your love alone is my interpretation. My words I will recant, and swear, and now your hand is wondrous fair.